assess that, please, to salvage a point, or at this stage is a point not really enough?
Yeah, I think obviously we set up to try to win the game. It was difficult for us to accept in the second half because we started very brightly and with good intensity. We looked to push for the 2-1 more than them, and I think that their 2-1 comes a little bit against the run of play, but credit to them because of their organization and how good they can be. And in the end, it's important for us to salvage a point because against teams that fight for the same objectives, the only thing that you can't do is to lose. So good to get the 2-2. Not enough time to get the third goal. Hugo did a great save in the end to deny them the 3-2. Good performance by the team, I think, individually and collectively. So probably not with the result that we wanted, but I think within what we want to achieve, and means that everybody is tied together for this fourth spots.
Could you have done more to capitalise on going 1-0 up so early? Because David Moyes seemed to think that that enabled your players to relax. Would you prefer that they perhaps didn't relax?
I don't agree with that they relaxed. I don't agree that they relaxed. I think it's a game. You score in the first minute. You don't expect to pass the other 89 without the opponent having a chance. And Everton are a strong team. They had good chances. We had good chances too. But you give them a small amount of space and they punish you hard. And I think they did ever so well because they are extremely well organized. They are a great opponent. An entertaining game of football, but I don't agree that we relaxed. I think is the running of the game.
With the personnel you have missing today, it always looked like goals were going to be the hard aspect. Having got off to such a great start, are you disappointed that you didn't make a better job of holding on to that early lead?
No, it's very difficult. I mean, you expect the opponent to have opportunities. There is no team in the world that goes past the game without having opportunities. So Everton took their chances well, and difficult side to play against. I think we the only thing that we could regret is against the run of play, losing the 2-1, which put us which gave us an even harder fight to try to level the game. But you want to avoid them scoring, but they're a good side, and they did well on the corner to get the 1-1.
It's now out of your hands, Andre, in some sense, with Arsenal's victory yesterday. Does that change the picture?
Well, Arsenal's game in hand is against Everton, so something there is going to happen in relation to this, to the way the teams are. We will have Everton have probably the toughest calendar of all of the teams, and we probably have the second worst calendar with Man City and Chelsea. I think it depends on those results against City and Chelsea. Obviously, we have to get the most amount of points as possible, but it definitely looks like it's going to go down in between these teams down to the last fixtures. Yeah.
Is there any particular reason?
I don't know. It's difficult to explain. I mean, last year was exactly the opposite, so can't really establish a reason why. It's very difficult.
Is it unfair to the players who played today to say that they missed Gareth?
I think so because it was an opportunity for other people to step up. It's not only Gareth that we're missing. Lennon is an absolutely fantastic player. Defoe, Sandro. When Sandro got injured, he was the best recoverer of the ball in the Premier League. So this gives chances and opportunities for other people to step up, and I think we've seen players stepping up the level today. From Sigurdsson to Holtby, Adebayor, getting back to his goal-scoring form that we recognise. Tom Carroll and Tom Huddlestone doing ever so well. So I think it's another opportunity for other people to step up.
And with Arsenal winning and Chelsea and Spurs dropping the points, that whole thing about Spurs choking again is going to come up. How do you respond to that?
About
Spurs choking, about Spurs.
Well, it's very difficult It's very difficult when you can't really establish these patterns. This is the nature of the game. I think the reality is that Arsenal feel that their belief is because they finished the seasons very, very strongly, and the more they feel it has to do with previous years, the more they believe in it, so the more motivated they are. We don't look at the ghosts in the past. We try to do our job properly. It's very, very difficult to establish this type of patterns in football. We want to win games. It's nothing to do with our tiredness. You saw how powerful we look today. We played a game on Thursday, and you know, it's the nature of how things are. It's a pity that we couldn't avoid defeat, particularly against Fulham in that game at home, and probably that one has a more relationship with the fact that we played at extra time in Milan.
People don't know about you, but do Arsenal have any room to manoeuvre? If they lose the Everton game, they're in trouble as well.
Well, I think so, but that's my conclusion of the way things are. It could go down to the wire. That is my reading of the situation. We have had an advantage that we lost, and now we are in the frame. The positive aspect for us is that we've been in this position before, also chasing, and we've done well. So it depends on how much points we can gather to the end of the season.
Do you think
The last couple, guys.
you know, got a 2-week break? Does that to the next league game? Does that help or hinder you? I mean, by then you could be behind, or you. I mean, it's a totally.
Well, what it allows us is to focus completely on the Basel game, which is extremely important for the football club. You know, we have enough time to rest, enough time to be ready, and then we are allowed that break. Means that the Chelsea game will fall into a game midweek in May, but at this time allows us to focus completely on Basel, allows us to recover completely for Man City, and I don't know, probably could be a blessing, but you never know.
Have you targeted a game when Gareth will be back?
I think he should only miss this Basel game more, hopefully, but. Our expectation is that he will return for the Man City game. Both Gareth, Lennon, and William.
So you'll be
Darren,
at
last one.
for that game.
Man City, I think so. That's the aim that we want and we are targeting. But it depends on how the players react to the treatment. What's that?
This whole rest for foreplay. Are you enjoying it?
No, we wanted to win today.
No, I'm just saying. It's nervous. It's
Yeah, it's the reality.
squeaky bum time.
Cheers, Darren.